Sex workers are everywhere. The term sex work was coined in 1978 by sex worker and activist Carol Lee. The term sex workers refers to people who sell or trade their own sexual labour in exchange for a resource, which is often money, but can also be drugs, alcohol, or shelter. Although the term sex work covers, by design, many different kinds of sexual labour, stripping and peep shows, porn work and camming, phone sex chat lines and BDSM work. We primarily use it in this book to refer to activities traditionally understood as prostitution. Where another kind of sex work is meant, we will make that clear. The sex workers' rights movement does not consider managers or bosses to be sex workers, and our usage is consistent with that understanding, which we share. Sex worker is a political term, and therefore not all people in the sex trade may use it to openly identify themselves. When it is used, it generally indicates that the speaker thinks that selling sex is or can be work. It is therefore rejected by those who think that selling sex is not work. We are your neighbours. We brush past you on the street. Our kids go to the same schools as yours. We're behind you at the self-service checkout, with baby food and a bottle of Pinot Grigio. People who sell sex are in your staff cafeteria, your political party, your after-school club committee, your doctor's waiting room, your place of worship. Sex workers are incarcerated inside immigration detention centres, and sex workers are protesting outside them. Although we are everywhere, most people know little about the reality of our lives. Sex workers are subject to a lot of curiosity and discussion in popular culture, journalism and policy. When we are visible as workers, on the street, in signposted brothels, in digital spaces, our presence provokes disquiet. We are increasingly visible as workers in political spaces, and here too, our presence provokes disquiet. Many people want to stop us from selling sex, or just ensure they don't have to look at us. But we are notoriously hard to get rid of, at least through criminal law. Prostitution is heavy with meaning, and brings up deeply felt emotions. This is especially the case for people who have not sold sex, and who think of it in symbolic terms. The idea of prostitution serves as a lightning rod for questions about work, masculinity, class, bodies, about archetypal villainy and punishment, about who deserves what, about what it means to live in a community, and about what it means to push some people outside that community's boundaries